Hi guys, I just want to talk to you a little bit about the complaint I'm having a little bit with the Delta Sky Miles program versus the Southwest program. Rapid Rewards versus Delta Sky Miles. I've used Delta, or excuse me, Southwest quite a lot. Pretty simple. You fly 8 round trips, you get a free one. You can use it whenever you want. You pay the $5, I think, landing fee at each place, $10 total. If you don't use it, the points drop back into your account, just like with anything Southwest does. If you don't fly the flight, the money comes back to your account. There's no fee. There's not $5, not $10, not nothing. Your bags get to go. The whole shooting match. It's just all set up. Been also a member of the Delta program for years. Just typical historical earning miles program. Had an opportunity to book a flight on the Sky Miles program. It used to be 25,000 points got you a round trip. In the United States, they've changed that now where you have to kind of look and measure up. It could be 25,000, it could be 37,500, and it could be 50,000 depending on, I guess, the popularity of the particular trip you're trying to go on and um, the timing in which you do so. The flight I booked was from Salt Lake City to Missoula, Montana. I did it for my wife. I was lucky enough to find a 25,000 mile trip, but that's where the problems began. Um, use my 25,000 miles. There's a redemption fee of $75. Uh, Another $5 for something. I don't know what that was to using the internet fee. I can't quite be sure, but so I'm $75 in plus another five, so I'm $80 for this free trip. Now, bear in mind, I'm $10 if it's Southwest, but they don't fly into Montana. In fact, Delta did really they fly the small jets. They use the SkyWest Delta connection, but they do fly in there. Uh, my wife will be traveling with a bag of clothing and whatnot, and that cost us $15. I just paid for that online, so she'd be able to check in and go ahead and get on the plane or get her luggage on the plane. So $15, and there'll be $15 when she comes back. Another problem I have with Delta, I mean, $15 for the first bag goes to 25. We actually had an opportunity last a couple months ago. We went on a cruise, and we did fly Delta. Then we booked it because the flight was low. Didn't bother to think about using Southwest at the time because it seemed like it was somewhat high. We had to make a connection from Salt Lake um, to LAX. We had to connect in Las Vegas, and we didn't want to connect. We wanted the direct in. It just worked better with the time. And the money was similar. In fact, Delta was a little bit cheaper, $3, but the bag fees came into play. My wife's bags were 15, 25, and then 95, respectfully. That's a little insane. So there you go. So basically, Delta, your free flyer program kind of sucks. I mean, I'm $80 in. I've got $15 for the bags. So that's 95. I've got another $15 back. So what we're looking at $110 for a free flight. Um, and you came to the government several times since I've even been a member of your program, asking them to save your bacon. Uh, Maybe it's time to add customer service in your mantra, in your mission statement. Every business has one now. It's time for customer service. Just throw it all in the price of the flight. Let's get it all out. Let's know what we're going to pay. Let's figure out what we're going to do. Get away from all your tiered fares. My last gripe about Delta, and I'll make it as quick as I can. Dallas Fort Worth. I wanted to fly out of there back to Salt Lake. Had an emergency run in. Looked at the flight. Dallas Fort Worth to Salt Lake, a hub of Delta. The flight was over $700 one way. I was leaving that day, so I could see their point. Uh, and Southwest, you got to fly out of Love Field. It was kind of somewhat cumbersome, and it was going to be a problem, and I needed to hurry. So I thought, well, maybe I can fly to Las Vegas if it's a little cheaper, and use a Southwest ticket to fly free to Salt Lake. Uh, so I looked at the Las Vegas flight with Delta, and it was $212. And as I got looking at it, it it was a connecting flight, and the flight itself was Dallas Fort Worth to Salt Lake City, their hub, and then you change planes, board a plane, and go down to Las Vegas for $212. And the plane that I got onto to get to Salt Lake would be the same plane that I could have flown one way from Dallas Fort Worth to Salt Lake for the 700 something dollars. Same plane, 212 to get to Las Vegas, 750 something to get to Salt Lake alone. So needless to say, it was a no-brainer. I booked the Vegas trip and got off the plane in Salt Lake City and didn't board. I was kind enough to call Delta and let them know I was going to be boarding so they could open up my ticket, and they graciously informed me that I had $60 coming back to me because I didn't use the Vegas portion, and that would be held in a credit. But there's a $50 redemption fee, and then a $5 booking fee of some sort. So $5. But needless to say, that the hub is getting shanked pretty hard. So just thought I'd let everybody know that Delta, you're gonna go back again when it comes up to bankruptcy again. It's gonna happen. People are tired of the service. Start doing the right thing, and government, don't help them out. There's enough young bucks out there, enough young guns, willing to put together airlines, willing to go an extra mile to put it all together. They'll just clear out of their way. These people are bright, they're young, they're aggressive, they'll get it done, and they'll make flying a profitable venture again, and they'll make it a customer-friendly venture again. So paying to get your bags it just makes no sense. They justified it with the fuel prices years ago. They might still be paying those high prices due to their poor management of their hedging, but I don't know. Um, let's make it cool again. $110 free ticket isn't free. So sorry, Delta, I blame you. Uh, Southwest, baby, rapid rewards. You're now free to move about the country for free. Sorry, Delta.